everyone, I'm Caitlin, and today I'm going to take you through my twist on the Pilates Abs series of 5. All you need is a mat and your own body weight, and then a timer so that you can keep track of how long you're doing each exercise. So we'll spend 1 minute doing each exercise with a 30-second rest in between. All right, so we come to lay back on the floor, on the mat, in our good and neutral spine. Our tailbone is heavy on the mat. We have a slight lift in our lumbar spine that just follows that natural curve. Our mid-back or our thoracic spine is heavy on the mat. You will have the back of your head resting on the mat, and you could fit an orange or a grapefruit between your chin and your clavicle. We're going to start off with chest lifts. So bring your legs to a tabletop position. Knees come up right above the hips. Let's go ahead and zip those legs together to get some inner thigh engagement. I'm going to get my timer started. And then you simply exhale through the mouth as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale to set it back down. Exhale and lift it back up. Continue through this for 1 minute, making sure that you're not tipping your pelvis toward your face, keeping your neutral spine and your neutral pelvis the entire time, and feeling the engagement across that smile from hip bone to hip bone. Inhaling as you rest your head down, exhaling as you scoop the abdominals and lift up all the way up to your shake point or the tremor of truth. If at any point you feel your thighs beginning to grip, you can drop your heels down toward your booty. That's going to keep your pelvis engaged and your abdominals, but it'll help take your quads out of the equation. We are almost done. And rest. 30 seconds to rest, and you'll move into our next exercise, which is our hundreds. This is a classic Pilates exercise, a classic Pilates warm-up. Lots of ways to do it. You can have your legs once again in a tabletop or extended. Your arms are going to be out by your sides, slightly hovering off the floor. All right, we get 10 more seconds of rest. Here we go. On an exhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up and begin to pat the air next to your hips. Inhaling for 5, pat the air, and exhale for 5. Inhale for 5 counts and pat the air. Exhale for 5 counts and pat the air. You can extend those legs long. Just know if you extend your legs long, you will start to lose a little bit of that lumbar curve. You don't want to tip your pelvis back. It still wants to be in that nice neutral position, but you're going to have a little bit less of a curve. Work to keep those shoulders up off the mat if you can. At any time, you can bring your legs back to a tabletop position. This is going to be a lot more work on your abdominals, but again, this is just fine. You can still feel that nice ab engagement. We've got about 15 more seconds. Last set. And slowly take it all down. You can hug those knees into the chest and draw small circles with the low back, taking it in both directions. A few more minutes to rest. And then we're going to move into our single leg stretch. This is part of the classic Pilates Abs series of 5. So we bring one leg into the chest and we extend one leg long out at a 45-degree angle. We're going to get started in about 5 seconds. You curl the head, neck, and shoulders up and switch and switch and switch and switch. Classically, the hand placement is the opposite hand goes to the inside of the bent knee. The other hand goes long by the ankle. You're still working to keep that nice and neutral pelvis. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. If you start to feel this in your neck at all, you can lay it down, reset, and get right back into it. We've got about 30 more seconds. Feel that low belly burning. Keep scooping it in. Work to maintain that neutral spine and that neutral pelvis, making sure your pelvis is not tipping toward your face. That makes it too easy. We've got 4 more seconds. And rest. Pull those legs in, let the head, neck, and shoulders come down. You can turn your head from one side to the other. Again, draw small circles with the low back. So that was our single leg stretch. We're going to do our double leg stretch now. So legs start out in a tabletop position. Arms go down by the sides toward the knees. Let's see. All right, we're ready. Exhale. Curl the head, neck, and spine up. Reach the arms by your ears and the legs out long. Sweep it, hug it in. Reach it long, sweep, hug. Feel that nice stretch as you reach and hug. Reach and hug. We're halfway through. Can you feel the burn? I can. You've got this. Keep going. Remember, you can lay your head, neck, and spine down at any point if you start to feel gripping in the neck muscles. You've got 10 seconds left. And rest. Good job. Shake out that neck. We're now going to move into our double leg lower and lift. Again, you can keep your head, neck, and spine down on this one if you have any kind of neck problems. Otherwise, you can have your hands behind your head, lift your elbows up to where you can see them out of the corners of your eyes. And we're going to go ahead, take those legs long up to the ceiling, neutral spine, exhale. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. And drop those legs down. Engage the belly. Bring them back up. Drop them down. Engage. Bring them back up. Keep going. You've got this. You can always bend your knees and just do little knee drops. If that's too much on your legs, on your abdominals, you're still going to get a nice engagement through those low abs or that transverse abdominis. We are halfway through. Anytime, take your breaks. In Pilates, it's not about speed. It's not about number of reps. It's about form. I'm going to take it down just because I'm getting a little worn out myself into those knee lowers and lifts. If you do it this way, make sure that your knee doesn't change. You're not bending that leg anymore to get down. You're lowering and lifting, keeping the same shape of the leg. Let's finish out strong. Try to take it back out. Last one. Hug it in. Whew, those always get me. All right, you've got 30 seconds to rest. We've got just a couple more to go through. We're gonna come into our single straight leg stretch. This is one of my favorites. So, take both legs long up to the ceiling. Drop one of your legs down at a 45-degree angle and either grab behind the thigh or the calf, depending on your flexibility. Just don't grab behind the knee joint. Exhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders up. Pull that leg in and switch, and pull, and switch. Keep going, really feeling that psoas muscle or that abdominal that runs down the front side, down your hip. Feel it engage. Yes, you got it. Remember, at any time you can lay that head, neck, and shoulders down. It's okay if the legs aren't completely straight. If your hamstrings are tight, it's going to be tough. You just want to get them as straight as you can. Last one. And hug it in. Excellent job. We are ready for our last exercise. This is our crisscross. This one's a doozy, so that's why we save it for last. You're going to take your hands, place them behind your head. Your head is heavy in your hands once again. Your elbows, you can see them out of the corners of your eyes. Reset your spine into that nice neutral position, and you're going to bring your legs into a tabletop. Now, exhale, curl the head, neck, and spine. You're going to extend one leg and rotate from the rib cage over toward the opposite knee, reaching that armpit for the opposite knee. And switch, and switch. Now, bonus points if you can change the positioning of your feet. If you can flex the foot as it bends in and point the toe on the opposite leg. Woo, feel it. Working to come up off of that shoulder, but I know you're tired, I'm tired. You're doing great, keep it up. "15 more seconds. Working to keep that pelvis stable and that torso stable. You've got it. And last one. And bring it down. Roll that back out. Any tension that you have in your low back, release it. Take your legs long out on the mat. Arms go up overhead. You can arch the back, get yourself a little bit of a stretch through those abdominals. We want to honor our abs, so we're not going to throw ourselves up. Gently roll to your side. Use your hands to help you press yourself up to a seated position. And you have just completed the abdominal ab series of 5. Nice work. You actually did a series of 7. Excellent job.